what's up, Co-op Shop fans? This is Mike doing something a little bit different. I don't love playing on Tabletop Simulator. It's certainly not my first option. But I wanted to show you The Crew, The Quest for Planet 9, one that Peter and I have been playing a lot, and also me and Peter and Jerry, and I've been playing with my family a little bit. This is a pretty recent cooperative trick-taking game from Cosmos, and no disclaimer needed. They didn't send us a copy. Peter and I each bought our own off Amazon. It's pretty cheap right now, and I mean, pretty cheap forever, I would assume. But I wanted to show you the game, and with social distancing and my family not being crazy about trick-taking, I figured the easiest way to show you the game was to play on Tabletop Simulator. So I'm not going to do this as a regular thing, just when it kind of fits and it's like one of the only ways to show you a game. Now, we are going to show you the 2-player variant. You can play the game 2-player. It's a little bit more puzzly, could even be more challenging and also more swingy, but we show you how it works. But first, the basics of the game. Now, in Tabletop Simulator, this is an unofficial mod, so you'll see we're using Uno cards instead of the actual cards for the game. But you've got, let's see how lucky I get. Okay, there we go. You've got 4 colors in the basic deck of 40 cards, and you've got 1 through 9 within each color, so values 1 through 9. And then additionally, let's see if I can find one. That is going great. You've got a... Wow. Yeah, I want you to search. There we go. Thanks, Peter. You've got rockets, which are the wild suit. So this is a trick-taking game. If you have not played a trick-taking game before, the basic idea is one player will lead a card in a trick. Let's say I played the 2 of blue. And then each other player, we're going to have 3 players, a sort of dummy player and Peter, would have to follow suit if possible. So you'd have to play a blue as well. And let's say that the dummy had a 7 blue. We'd see who had the highest card out of that suit, in this case the dummy, and they would win the trick. They would get those 3 cards as their win in the trick. Now, the only change-up is if you don't have any of a color, so if I was like out of green and somebody else played a green card, instead of following suit, I could throw off any other color and have no way to win the trick, or I can play a rocket, a trump, and even the lowest value trump beats any other color, the highest card. So like a 1 trump would beat a 9 green or a 9 blue. So that's the basic idea of how trick-taking works. Now, the key kind of concept of the game is you progress through 50 different scenarios. We're going to show you about 2 today, probably. And players will have these task cards. You'll see how that works a little bit more later. But the basic idea is if I have, for example, the 3 red task card in front of me, I have to win the trick that contains the 3 red. Now, that 3 red could be my own card, could be a card that Peter or the dummy played, but I have to be the one who wins that trick. And then that task is fulfilled. And sometimes, you'll see this in the scenarios we play, sometimes a task will have a certain kind of order to it. So if it's like the 3 of red is the 1, and the blue 2 is the 2, and then you got like the 4 and the 6 blue, we would have to take the 3 red before any of these other ones. It doesn't have to be the first trick in the entire hand. You'll have all the cards dealt, all 40 of them. But it has to be the first trick that's taken out of these 4. The blue 2 would have to be the second trick taken out of these 4. And the other ones can be taken in either order we want. But that's the basic idea. You also have these ones that are a little bit more freeform. This one means it has to be the last trick taken out of all the tasks out. So that's kind of how they change things up. Additionally, you've got these little communication tokens. The basic idea of these is before a trick is played, once per hand, I should say, a player can put out a card from their hand, and if they put the little token at the top, that means that's the highest card they have in that color. Middle means it's the only card they have in that color, and bottom means it is the lowest card they have in that color. Thanks for cleaning up, Peter. And that's how the communication token works. Now, the card is still in your hand, and in the physical game, you actually have these little reminder cards you can put in your hand to let you know you have one on the table. And once it's played, you can just flip your token to its red side to remind you that you've already used your once per game communication. Now, the final thing I want to show you is how the dummy player works. So the basic idea is we'll have, I'm not going to do all of them, but we'll have 7 stacks of cards with both a face-down card and then a face-up card on top of it. And whoever is the commander, how it works is you take the 4 of wild, the 4 rocket, and one of the 2 players gets that, and they'll be the commander. Yes, we can actually make this first hand. And they'll be the commander for the turn. For now, you just have this little thing, but they have a standee that goes in the base game. And the commander will often make decisions. They'll be the first one to play. They'll be the first one to take tasks. You'll see how that all works in the hands we play. And in the 2-player variant, additionally, the commander controls the dummy player. And basically, they can pick any of the face-up cards the dummy player has. And once a face-up card has been played, then after the entire trick is done, you get to flip up the face-down card. So some cards the task will require will not be in play. They'll be in these face-down cards, which is where the sometimes swinginess and also the extra puzzliness and strategy of the 2-player variant can come in. All right, so Peter and I are going to play at a fairly high difficulty because even though 2-player can be swingy, I think it tends to be a little bit easier than 3-player with the new variant they posted on BGG or 4 or 5-player. And in this case, Peter, you're the commander, right? I don't have the 4 of Rocket. So this one is, let's see, mission 38 out of 50. I'm not going to read any of the flavor text, but we have 8 tasks. And you'll see how the game basically works. We'll take turns picking them. Peter will choose for the dummy player what tasks he gets. But additionally, the communication rule that I went over, we cannot communicate until the beginning of the 3rd trick. So we have to play the first 2 tricks blind and maybe destroy our chances entirely. So let's get our 8 tasks. That's the most we've ever done. Let's get our 8 tasks out. So Peter as the, and this is kind of the standard way the tasks usually go, Peter as the commander is going to pick any of these for him to fulfill. Then he'll pick one for the dummy, I'll pick one for me, and we'll just go around. So I'll end up with 2, and Peter and the dummy will each have 3. So Peter will have a lot ahead of him for this hand.
And we can't communicate for the first few tricks.
We cannot communicate at all, give any hints about one of our cards until the 3rd trick. And again, just a reminder, half the dummies cards are face down, so some of these tasks might be there, or Peter might have them, I just don't know. But Peter's going to lead, and yeah, we can't communicate at all. What did you want to say, Peter?
I was going to say, here's the interesting thing. He got the 9 of red, but he doesn't even have any red cards showing. So,
well, I mean, that'd be easy for him to trump if one of us has the 9.
Yes, that's...
All right, so we can't give any clues until the 3rd trick begins. So Peter's going to lead since he's the commander.
All right. Let's lead him this way. Then he'll take it with the 8 because he needs that.
Yes, he does. Now, Peter will not flip that until I play something. And, okay, Peter, you are losing this. The dummy is winning this. So...
that would be the worst hand ever if I took it knowing he needed it on the first hand. That would be pretty bad.
I'm going to leave myself some options.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay.
So you should know a lot about the greens for your hand and the dummy's hand now. So the dummy won with a 8 green and took the 7. We still can't communicate for one more trick. Dummy's leading the 2 of green. Yeah, Peter figured out what I was throwing his way. I can trump since I have no green.
Let me go this way.
All right, so 5 greens played, and I have won one of my 2 tasks. And we can see the dummy's new card, and it's my lead. So, I know a thing or two. Let's start off over here. Don't forget I threw one of those off earlier if you're keeping count of the suit. So let's... oh, wait. He needs to win the 5.
That's okay. He has a 6.
Yes, he does. But I should have played that a little bit differently if I was being smart. Okay, so that's...
well, I knew he needed the 5, and I played the 3. So just so you know.
All right, so I won with the 9. Well, you played the 3 because that's the only one you have, which
well,
I'm pretty sure.
You
I guess
may or may not know that.
Luckily, I have this to lead.
You may or may not know that that was true.
Yes, sorry. that would be more communication than we should say. Now, we can start communicating at the beginning of other tricks now. All right, so the dummy's getting this 5. So he's done with yellow.
Let me hold on before you do much.
And we can give tricks now, or sorry, not tricks, clues if we want to.
Oh wait, I am controlling him, right?
Yes, but wait, hold on. Let me see if I want to give a clue before you go. No, I'm good for now. So he needs to win that. All right, let's get rid of that. Okay, so the dummy has done all his tasks. He still has the lead after winning with the 9. So dummy's
he has the lead.
Yes. Okay. I'll play that.
And then I'm going to give you a clue after this. So you won that.
I figured you might. I won that with the 8. All right, that works out quite well. Oh, yes, it does.
Still works out.
It does. It still works out. If that was his only blue, that could have been problematic.
Well, no, we had the 3, or I wouldn't have given... Well, I might have still given that as my clue, but...
All right, so that's Peter's 1. He still needs both of those red tasks over there. All right, so who won that?
You did.
I did, to get my task. That's right. Okay, so let's do an easy
Oh,
one.
no, I won it. Sorry, stop. I won it to get the task.
You're right. Sorry. Okay, ignore that card. Well, here, let's say that I played that.
Yep, that's fine.
That's my clue. There we go.
I mean, we need the 7 and the 6 as the last 2.
Correct. So play off for him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Oh, sorry. I already discarded his card. I mean, I knew the 9 and the 8 were already played.
Okay, well, I mean, then we're basically good to go at this point.
I mean, that was all of them, right? Oh, no.
No, I have the 2 of yellow.
Sorry.
So I need to get the lead at some point.
Hopefully.
I assume you're playing the 4.
Well, yeah, he has to.
There we go. I did have a trump left. Hopefully Peter does not have only trumps left. He did that once in one of our 2-player games, much to my chagrin.
Yeah, I think we were both very tired that night.
All right, so there we go. We have defeated that one. Should we do one more, Peter?
Sure, let's do it.
That was a pretty easy one.
Let's do a crazy one, like a totally crazy one. Like,
all right, let me look for a crazy one past where we just played, like near the end of the book.
I mean, we could do the last one. I saw the last one. That one looked crazy. Although, I don't know if we want to spoil that one. So, just so you know, the way we're playing is a variant where we're switching back and forth being the commander.
Yeah, it's because they have so much more card play with two hands, the dummy and themselves. So we just found it was better than randomizing it and sometimes having the same person get it a lot. All right, you're going to like this scenario, Peter. So as he's dealing out the dummy, we're playing 46, and that's as many spoilers as we'll give. So one of us will have the pink 9, or we'll just have to pick a color. Pick a color, Peter.
Yellow. Okay,
great. Yellow. So the yellow 9. Whichever of us has the yellow 9 will announce us. And I was thinking this wouldn't work for 2-player, but actually it'll work fine because if neither of us has the yellow 9, then clearly the AI does. Or not the AI, the dummy player. So whoever has the yellow 9, the crew member to their left, so we'll do, I guess left would be clockwise, so it would be clockwise around the table, must win every pink card, or every yellow card in this case. Okay, so whoever's the yellow 9, the person to their left must win every single yellow card. And that is it. This might be easy, this might be hard. I just thought it seemed goofy. All right, so I have the yellow 9, which means, Peter, you must win every yellow card.
Okay, so you know how Mike said this game is swingy?
Are we ready for some swing to happen?
we have total communication, right?
We can do communication from the start.
Okay, I'm going to do communication on the first turn, and you guys are going to laugh, because this might be the quickest game of what is it? I keep wanting to say the mind. This is the crew. This might be the quickest game of the crew ever. All right, so keep in mind that I have to win every single yellow trick as I give this clue.
Okay. That's good. We have perfect information.
So not only is it
perfect information.
Not only is it not my only, it is my highest, and I have to win every yellow trick. So
all right. So clearly, strategically, we need to find what Peter's long suit is and just throw yellows at him till Kingdom Come. So based on the knowledge I see on the board, I'm going to make a guess and lead into what I think Peter's long suit might be. Now, I'm giving more information than I would actually give in the game, but Peter can handle it. In the actual game, we would not talk at all. Okay, That's a good start. Yeah, you can play that for the dummy. There's another blue. That's not great. I would love for Peter to have like 8 blues or something ridiculous. But you have the lead, Peter.
That would have been nice.
All right, so he likes that. Hey, Peter, take that. Number 1.
All right, I've taken a yellow. Well, should we put them aside so we can count them up?
Sure. I mean, technically that would probably be not in the rules, but whatever. I don't care. All right. So Peter won. Now he's playing the blue. Yeah. Hey, I am controlling the dummy, buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to do the 5 instead?
No, you're good. All right. So Peter's won 2 more yellows. Take him over there. All right, Peter, you still have the lead. This might be pretty easy. All right. 5 and 3. How many is that? It's 5 yellows played, not counting the 2 that Peter has in his hand.
So it's 7 of the 9 that we know about. Well, guess what, guys?
All right. Let's see.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, that's cheating. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, you already played it, so you got to leave it out. All right, so dummy will just play something high.
All right.
And I will... God, that suit is terrible. I'll play this one.
Oh.
Yep. So dummy's got some of a certain color. Hopefully there's one of them.
Okay. Well, I was like, don't reveal his cards, because if he reveals a high blue, we're out of luck here. But
all right,
not so much.
Yeah, so I'll keep throwing those off. Okay.
So there's one more yellow out there.
Yeah, there's one more yellow that we have not taken.
All right.
Plus the 2 in your hand.
Yeah, play that one.
All right. That's not it. So it's under one of the red cards.
Wow, he's got lots of red.
Yes, he does.
Well, since he has to do red anyway, and all right, so I'm going to give you some information. I know Mike has the 1 because it's not up here. Well, unless it's down below. Yes. Oh, interesting.
I guess I'd rather have the dummy in the lead. That's not a yellow.
Well, yes.
3 guesses where the yellow is. The dummy's in the lead, Peter.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
The dummy's in the lead.
Yeah, so you're running the dummy.
Oh, I'm the commander. I'm sorry. Jeez.
Well, yeah, trust me, because if I was the commander, I would have played under me, because I need the lead to win the last couple tricks.
Oh, yeah, you're right. All right, so you have no reds. Peter trumped, which is probably good.
Thank God I had a trump, because if not, we were screwed there.
All right. So, that is it.
No, I had to play the 2 and the 1.
Oh, crap. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. Crud. Now, a rule that might be pertinent is that, yeah, we might lose. I forgot all about this. You cannot give a radio signal about a trump. Yeah. Sorry, Peter.
Yeah, that one extra trick that you made him take for some reason.
Yeah, no, I should have. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. We lose. Yeah, I knew, you know what? I knew I should have trumped. I
knew you had the 1. I just wanted to take... I needed to get rid of that 1 red 4 or whatever. So then I could play out my greens.
Yeah. All right, so for those following, if you didn't get it, I could have played off my trump on one of those random tricks that didn't have a yellow in it, and then Peter would have been able to win with his last 1. I had to trump with my last card when he played the yellow, and yeah, so I lost us the hand because he got only 7
9
of the, or 8? Yeah, 8 of the 9 yellows. So there we go. Failure because Mike was distracted narrating, or just because Mike's not a good enough player. So there you go. That's The Crew, The Quest for Planet 9. Peter and I bought it. It's $15 or $16 on Amazon. We fully recommend it, especially if you like trick-taking games. We should have a podcast episode from probably last week. I'm not sure when this video will go up, but sometime around there. I'll have a video review if you want to watch it just for a 5-minute quick take. But yeah, there we go. Good gaming. Peter, thanks for joining us for a little bit of play.
Oh, absolutely. It was a blast.
And we'll see you at the next stop.